Yeah, I'm just not gonna talk at all. That's the plan. Okay. Okay. Every I was just about to say everything's set up, and then I immediately forgot about the fact that I need to turn my notifications off. Let's fix that. There we go. Close all that. Get that trash out of my face. Okay. So, I know it's not what I normally do, but I wanted to play Skyblock. So, that's what we're doing now. It's Skyblock. Okay. So, I've actually played Skyblock before, but not recently. Oh, that's not a good start. I mean, it's nothing that can't be fixed, but it definitely isn't a good start. Hey, Lan, good to see you, man. It's kind of funny because I'm I realize this is, even though it's like almost noon, this is considered an early stream for me. All I really have to say about that is I messed up my sleep cycle again, my sleep schedule. Not a big issue, but I do think it's kind of funny. Alright, so I'm gonna do things a little differently. I don't know if other people do this, but I kind of want to avoid loss of saplings as much as possible. Perfect. Yeah, you could call me a professional. I know what I'm doing. Woo. Yeah, but I actually really do know what I'm doing. I've played, as I mentioned, I've played Skyblock before. I've never streamed it or recorded it. So this actually might be one of the first times I've ever done this, but one of the things I actually think I'm thinking about doing, now that I think of it, I actually have to change something. Okay. There we go. Since I want to, basically, my plan is I'm going to stream it, but then I'm going to take the stream recording, and then I'm actually going to turn it into videos if I feel like it. Simply because, well, one, I think every channel at some point in time has to go through the phase where they have a Skyblock playthrough. Even if they don't, like, mainly play Minecraft. Every channel at some point in time is like, yep, guess I just gotta play Skyblock now. Ooh, shift is our friend, by the way. Our crouch key is gonna be the saving grace of this entire stream series. Anything like that? Yeah. And I know most people just chop down the tree and then hope to catch the sapling, but like, I really don't want to do that, because after talking a big game of, yeah, I know how to play Skyblock, yeah, I'm not gonna be clueless. I really don't want to like have to restart. But we can go ahead and break this, and now we're just gonna have to wait for a sapling to drop. There is discussion about whether or not, oh, there's already one there, perfect. I've heard things like, oh, there's a higher chance of getting a sapling to drop if you break them, or it's a higher chance if you wait. There isn't any difference between the two, as far as I'm aware. Like, From all my Minecraft knowledge, there's 0 difference. Also, it's kind of sad, but there's actually... so the site that I went to get this world file from, because I didn't make it, it's nothing special. The site that I went to get the file from, the world file, the newest Skyblock file it had on there was a 1.12 world, which isn't going to be an issue. It just means there isn't going to be anything, like, newer. And I'm pretty sure when we go to the Nether, it'll be, like, basically nothing. Or it'll be messed up, and it'll just be a normal Nether. Oh, I completely forgot. The world file came from a website, and the website provided a to-do list. It provided, like, a list of goals to do. So I actually copied and pasted that into a Google Doc, and I have it pulled up on my left side. So we know what we're going to do. For one, they have 50 goals. Not all of them are easy, but not all of them are very hard. So, first and foremost, it's make a cobblestone generator. Done. We already got that one. Easy. We're basically already gods at this game. We have build a house, expand the island, make a melon farm, make a pumpkin farm, blah blah blah. So there's a bunch of different things on here. Like I said, there is 50 different things. Some of them are kind of weird to me because it's stuff like make dyes, craft 10 black wool, 10 gray wool, which I find it funny. I mean, I understand why they did it, but I find it funny that they're like, so for number 19, the goal is to make 10 bookcases or bookshelves, but they said as of Minecraft 1.3, crafting bookcases is only possible if cows happen to spawn on your island, because you can get cows to naturally spawn on grass blocks, but obviously it's kind of rare for them to just appear. And the reason why they kept the other challenges where it's like get black wool, gray wool, light gray wool, green wool is because you can get wool really easily. You just have to get a lot of like string. So if you have a mob farm, you can actually get it really easily. Yeah, Lan, I feel that. I feel that. But at the same time, for me, like, I don't know. For one, I don't know. I've always been more of a solo player because I've tried multiplayer. I've mentioned it before, but I played on servers with friends before. And it goes aight. We just have different goals half the time. Okay, so first and foremost, one of the things I want to do is architecture. And by that, I mean we are going to be saving as much dirt as possible, because dirt is a very valuable item in this game. Good, there's a bedrock block on the bottom. That's good. Coolio. Whoop. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get as much cobblestone as we can. Then we're gonna basically fill in the bottom and make a big platform underneath this whole thing. That way we can pick up most of the dirt. We're not going to pick up all the dirt because we want a grass block left so that we can get grass later on. Because if you break all this grass, you'll never get grass again, which is a big issue if you want to do most things. For one, you won't be able to get seeds because I believe, if you don't see, there's a little island over there. I believe that chest has pumpkin seeds and melon seeds, but I don't think it has anything like wheat seeds. And to get those, we'll need bone meal. on top of grass blocks. Which is also how we're going to be getting most of our dyes. Yeah. I also don't know what materials we'll get in the nether, but if at all possible, I think it would be cool if we could actually do potions. Because if we can do potions, then it's going to be hard, but we'll be able to cure villagers. Meaning we could literally get diamond gear in a skyblock. Imagine getting diamond gear in a skyblock. For one, imagine needing diamond gear in a skyblock. I was about to just jump off the edge without even putting water down. Because I'm big brain, you know? Perfect. Shift key is still our friend. Yeah, so that's just the start of it. Because at some point, I'm going to have to, you know, obviously get rid of our dirt here. I'm going to actually go ahead and do that. Can't reach that? I can't. Just barely. There we go. Okay, so the things I've been doing for the last handful of days, the last week or so since I've streamed it. Has it been like a week since I streamed? I think it's been like a week. First off, I didn't actually mean to do it, but I'm pretty sure the last time I streamed was on Valentine's Day. I don't know if it actually was, but someone mentioned it to me. But yeah, for the last week or so, it was snowing in Texas, if you didn't know. Which is interesting. Honestly, not one of the worst things to happen, but I will have to say, also not the best things. Because it was kind of irritating. For one, like, one of the dorm halls near me had, like, pipes explode. So we had people from that dorm hall, like, having to sleep in our dorm hall. It was a whole mess. There. Also, we didn't have, like, any classes. So even though I had, like, a huge amount of pog block, even though I had a huge amount of open time, I just didn't feel like doing anything. So I literally, like, haven't been doing anything. Oh, hello. You are the salvation of the land. How do you donate? I mean, there's a command for it. But what I will say is I don't recommend doing it. Because I actually haven't mentioned this before, but the PayPal that it's linked to isn't, like, confirmed or whatever. So I actually, like, haven't gotten any of the donations so far. It's not like a bad thing. It's not like the money didn't go back to the people who donated. But, like, I can't accept them yet because it, for some reason, won't link. And it won't, like, confirm me as a PayPal account. So, like, I can view it, I can try to press accept, and then it's like, actually, we can't let you do that. Yeah, so I'd say don't right now. I don't know, in the future, when I actually fix it. That's a good sign. We already got a sapling again. We're making so much progress. Schwain? Is it pronounced Schwain? Schwain. Schwain. Yeah, I mean, I like the sentiment, but I don't. Yeah, it'll take you to the PayPal, but I don't have it really set up. Make a super chat. I actually have no idea how those work. I'll be completely honest. The real people know that torches were like completely impossible in Skyblock until recently. Okay, Schwain's the right way to say it. Perfect. Well, Schwain, to give you a bit of a heads up, I don't normally play Skyblock. I normally play hardcore Minecraft, and there's nothing wrong with the hardcore Minecraft file. I just wanted to play some Skyblock. Yeah, it's if you saw the description, it's partially because I saw other people playing Skyblock. There were videos from like a year ago though, so. But yeah, they were people that didn't actually play Minecraft very often, so it was kind of torturous to watch them play Skyblock because they were like, how make stone generator? And I understand, like, even if you play Minecraft, you don't necessarily know how to make a stone generator because most of the time you don't need a cobblestone generator in like normal Minecraft. Really, Skyblock is one of the only times that you'll really need one. I mean, you can make a automated cobblestone and stone farm with like a TNT duper and a couple other mechanisms, but play one block. That's actually, it's not bad. But I don't know. I'd probably play that on a server. Not like my own, but like I'd probably play that on like SubioCraft or something. SubioCraft's a server that another YouTuber that's not just like bigger than I am, but like an actual YouTuber. I used to watch him a lot more than I do now, but he had a server, and like first off, I watched the guy for like ever, cause like I started watching him when he had like 17 or maybe 30k subscribers, and now he has like 350, so like 350 like thousand. So yeah, but he has a tiny server. I only say tiny because like you don't see people on there very often, because I think he stopped like advertising for it, but it's still there. But I think he actually has one of those set up, and if not, there's probably other servers that I can find it on. Getting so much cobble, I won't know what to do with it all. Alright, so I mentioned this earlier. For one, very important to us is we save as much dirt as possible. That's why I already put a layer of cobblestone down there earlier. Two, there is a list of goals that came with this world file that I have on my left screen, and it includes things like setting up a cobblestone generator, expanding your island, making a house. First and foremost, we're gonna try and set up this base a little bit, and then we're gonna bridge out and get that stuff over there. Also, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's just floating sand, so if we place a block next to it or open the chest on top of it, the game will realize it's just floating sand and it'll all fall. So I'm gonna play it smart and actually put cobblestone underneath it like you're supposed to. Heard a noise for a second. Yeah. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Okay, I guess since we have the materials, we're just gonna make a good handful of slabs. We don't want to turn all of them into slabs, because if we do, then we'll kind of have an issue. That being, we won't be able to make another cobblestone pickaxe, and that would be an issue. Coolio. I really shouldn't do that. Ooh. Well, I use PayPal because it's like the one that's already built into Streamlabs. This isn't Poggers, lol. Yeah, I use PayPal because it's the one that's already built in. I mean, what's the other solution? I don't think there's a way for me to set it up to like a credit card right now. And also, I was never really super worried about having it set up in the first place, since I, for one, didn't really expect to get donations. Okay. We're just gonna make a layer of 2 all the way around first. I don't think we'll have enough to complete it, but we'll be close. Okay, now if we do that. Oh, I was talking about what I had been doing the last couple days. I'd been, oh, I'm dumb. I had just been watching a lot of anime. That's like all I've been doing. So, because last week we basically didn't have school. Oh, you know how useful those skeletons would be right now? Among other things, one of the reasons why I'm not sprinting is because it'll use up food and we don't have a good food source. Another main reason is because if I sprint, I'll probably fall off because it's not like we have much room to run. Not yet, at least. Also, it's not actually a challenge, and there's no real reason to, but I want to make a lot of circles. And circles in Minecraft aren't the easiest thing, and I'm also not good at building, but I want to make a lot of circles. And okie dokie. This is one of the advantages to, you know, getting this stuff all fixed up. So, no. One of the useful things about chests not being whole blocks is it's really easy. It says 0 watching. Yeah, that's fine. The disrespect. Yeah, I mean, YouTube has issues with the view counters all the time, because there's an alert box on, like, if you ever go to the creator page, which is like, if you have a YouTube channel, honestly, you don't even have to upload videos to access this. You could go to your creator, like, you can go to your home page or like your channel page, because everyone has a channel technically, even if they don't have videos, and then they can go to their like creator page, and on the YouTube Studio creator page there's a little area where it has alerts, and it's like, oh, in between these days there was view counter mistakes and glitches, so if you had one of those issues, please don't worry. And they also have stuff like, oh, during this month there was an issue with estimated revenue on videos, please don't worry about those mistakes, they've been fixed. So they like have that, and all the time it's like view counters were messed up yesterday. Like, at this point I don't know why they care to like mention it. It's like, really? Again? You don't say. Not that I, you know, want to criticize, but it's kind of easy to. Okay, I mentioned it. The nice thing about chests not being whole blocks is there's a grass block right there, which means I don't really have to worry about not destroying, like I can still destroy this grass block perfectly fine, because there's still going to be one over there. And you're only worried about grass blocks because once you get rid of all your grass blocks, you can't really get them back at all. There's no way to. I already put cobblestone below all of these. I actually have no idea how super chats work. To be honest, I actually really don't. If you'd like, I could look into it. Well, I guess we can wait for our trees to grow real quick. Yeah, like, I understand what you mean. Like, is, like, do I have to have, like, a certain subscriber count before I can, like, make them and stuff like that? That makes sense. I'm gonna literally Google it right now. How do I set up super chats? And by the way, I am that slow at typing. On YouTube. Okay, sign into YouTube Studio. Click monetization. In the menu, on the top of the main dash, click supers. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, okay, so while we're waiting for our trees to grow, I guess I'll just set up super chats. Okie dokie. So, YouTube Studio. Where's the monetization thing? Oh, there it is. You can tell that I never click on it because there's no reason to. So, just so you know, in order for me to be monetized, I have to have 1,000 subscribers. I currently have 155. I have to have 4,000 hours of watch time, and I currently have 964. And it's like, we'll send, and below it says, we'll send you an email when you're ready. Like, when you're eligible to be, like, monetized. Okay. So, yeah, I think I actually have to be monetized before I can set up super chats. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, because whenever I click on the monetization page, there's no supers or anything. Like, there's no options. It's just like... It's basically a page where I get flexed on by YouTube. They're like, yeah, you just need 1,000 subscribers. Oh, you don't have that? Oh, yeah, I got you, bro. Watch this. Yeah, so that's why I don't have super chats enabled. It's because I can't. I don't know. I might be wrong. You know, maybe I was just looking in the wrong area. But I do believe... Actually, I'll Google it since our trees still haven't grown. And I got time. It's not like I was doing anything useful. Okay. Yeah, you have to be monetized. That's hilarious. Okay, so according to YouTube, your eligibility requirements for super chats on YouTube is 1, you have to be monetized. Your channel has to be monetized. 2, you have to be over 18. And 3, you're in one of the available locations. So I guess in certain countries, you just can't, like, have super chats. Okay. Okay, and apparently I can set in the future when I eventually have the possibility of having a super chat. I can apparently make it any amount that I want. That thing is gonna be $1, I think. YouTube cancels. Lol. Why are none of my trees growing yet? Down bad, yeah. The last couple nights, I messed up my sleep schedule, which is hilarious because I had a whole week to do whatever I wanted, and I messed up my sleep schedule like literally the last like 2 or 3 days right before I actually had to go back to doing real schoolwork. So yesterday I fell asleep at what I'm guessing it was like 2 or 3 p.m. and I woke up at 9 p.m. yesterday, and I just have been awake since then. So, you know, I'm a little brain dead right now. But it isn't too bad. You went to sleep at 3. Yeah, I feel that. I've had many nights. Many nights. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and start bridging across. First and foremost, when we get there, I'm gonna want to put cobblestone 1 block below everything, because the thing is, in the event that it actually has gravity, I don't want to set it off by putting a block on it, next to it, or directly touching it in any way, shape, or form, because that'll set off, like, you know, the laws of physics. So, you know, not good. Yes, running on a 1 block wide pathway. 1 flick of mouse would kill me. Ooh. Didn't mean to get so close. Yeah, so the thing is, I don't want to open the chest or anything because look, this is all sand right here and there's not barrier blocks underneath it. So if I place a block here, the sand will go, oh, I'm floating. Maybe I shouldn't do that, and it'll just fall. And you really don't want that to happen. Because of obviously all the resources you would lose. Because you would lose the cactus, the sand, the melon seed, the pumpkin seed, I think the other bucket of water in there. So you'd lose all of your, like, new materials. So I basically just have to restart the world if we did that. And I really don't want to do that. Ooh, that's an unlit pathway. I'm not going to light the whole thing up right now, but I will light up just a little bit outside of our area so that we don't have mobs right here at the very least. There's a handful of there's a handful of ways to play Skyblock. You can either embrace the fact that you're in the middle of the sky with no land and make nice, cool looking platforms, or you can reject the fact that you're in the middle of the sky and just slowly build a massive plate and just like make a massive platform. What do I do after the desert thing? We just expand, you know, we build. The desert thing will have obsidian inside of it, which we're gonna have to be very careful placing because of the whole fact that it would, you know, fall. Or not fall, but because if I misplace one, I don't have diamonds. so I can't like pick the obsidian back up. So if I misplace it, it's redo, you know. I'm gonna make a couple slabs. There we go. And I need the water. I am not gonna be bringing the water with me right now. I'm gonna go knock off the mobs from the platform first. Fall, my fellow Americans. Okay. Oh. I'm kind of dealing with something else right now. Thank you. I don't think that's a... I don't know if that's a pog. Okay, we gotta go before anything spawns. Forgot about that. Make axe. Yeah, I could. Not super duper necessary right now, though. Kind of just realized something could totally spawn on top of that, and I wouldn't know until it jumped down and hit me. 3 blocks, 3 blocks. Coolio. And just in case the cactus falls, whenever I open the chest, I don't want to have it. What? It's just gonna defy. Okay, yeah, there's the thing is I'm gonna go take care of the skeleton before I take the stuff back. Yeah, that's the one I'm trying to avoid. You know what sucks about this? I can't dodge the skeleton arrows like you normally can, because it's a 1 block wide pathway. Anyways, we're gonna make a daring run across this platform. Okay, we made it. It was really close. Wasn't sure if I was gonna make it. Anyway, axe, as you requested. The nice thing is we've actually been kind of lucky with how quickly our trees have been growing. Because, I mean, I don't know if it was just the way I played it in the past, but I remember, like, it taking forever I almost messed up. Forever to get, like, your trees to grow sometimes. Nether, yeah, we get to go to the Nether soon. I think the plan is I'm always gonna have at least 1 oak sapling sitting in the chest. In the event I have an oak sapling drought. Guess I'll just wait for the saplings to drop. It is on fire. Stop that. Sticks fell. Give me a sapling already. I don't want to use the reserve sapling in the chest. You know that can't grow. Which one? Oh, by the chest? You're right, aren't you? Yeah, you're right. I mean, I know now that I thought about it, but when I planted it, I wasn't thinking about the fact of the dimensions. I swear I'm still good at Minecraft. Oh, so there's also a couple rules for playing this. Nothing crazy, but it's like don't jump off the island to regain hunger bars. So if I'm getting hungry, but I'm not going to jump off the island to regain hunger, I'll just deal with it or eat the food I have, which is limited right now. Also, something I just realized, there wasn't like another bucket of water in that chest. Was there supposed to be? Again, I didn't set this world up, so I don't know if there was or wasn't supposed to be. I'm almost positive, but there was supposed to be, though. I think there was supposed to be. Are we gonna get another one in the Nether? Because if not, this might just be like, because I mentioned this is one that was made in like 1.12. This might just be one of those world files where they're like, oh, it's gonna be really hard because you just won't ever be able to make an infinite water source. Because I don't know what it was, but like older versions of the game were just like, yeah, let's just make everything like impossibly hard. Some of it's like, oh, it just wasn't in a game yet. Like, for example, charcoal. Where's my string? Give me string next time. I should play the snapshot. I should. I'm not going to right now, but yeah, I should at some point. Look at that loser over there. Running away. Because I don't want to confront that loser. Ooh, tree. That tree is really close to the lava. You know what we could do? We could make a little tree farm to start off with. We might as well make it along this pathway. And I don't know about y'all, but the way I've always played this game is very carefully. Like, I hate when people place dirt at the same level as their floor. Because unless they plan on it in the future using a water bucket to get below it, they're not going to get that dirt back. It's going to be pretty unlikely that they're going to be able to grab the dirt from it while it's falling. Put looting 3 on your fist. Lol. There used to be a potion of luck, wasn't there? I guess that'd be the equivalent. So for me, I always put dirt under, like, cobblestone underneath where my dirt is. There's going to be more cobblestone going that direction as well, so don't worry. Yeah. There's a chance that the other block of water, or the other bucket of water, or like block of ice is inside the Nether, because there's a chest in there. Or at least there should be. I don't know. So I think before we make any hasty judgments and have me spawn it in, I think we'll actually go to the Nether first. Which in itself is going to be a long process, because we're going to have to light the Nether portal. And to do that, we're going to have to catch some wood on fire with lava, because we don't have flint and steel. There's actually a way to get iron in Skyblock. It's just not very reliable because it relies on you killing zombies. Perfect. What's the optimal amount of distance between trees again? I think it's 5. Because they have 2 things of leaves and then space, so I think it's 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Perfect. Gonna watch on PC. Yeah. I just now very recently started actually watching anime on my computer. I almost always watched anything that I wanted to watch, it went on my phone. Also, we should start a farm just because we're hungry. I would prefer to do this once we have an infinite water source, because I don't really want to start one here. But I don't have a huge amount of choice. I could expand this direction and have the water flow down into it. So I think that's what I'm going to do instead of just putting it right next to, like, right up here. Because I don't want to have anything at this level. Almost everything's going to be at that level. We're just still working from this right here. This is our life. This is all we do. We collect cobble. I remember one time I watched a Captain Sparkles video, and every time he used the cobblestone generator, he didn't like how cobblestone would fall in there. So what he did was, every time the cobblestone would, you know, appear, he'd get rid of the lava. He would pick it up with the bucket, mine it, and then put it back down. Which, to me, I was like, that is so extra. Because, I mean, yeah, it's kind of irritating when, you know, your cobble gets eaten by lava. But you know what's even more irritating? Picking up the lava bucket every time you want a single piece of cobblestone. It's just not practical. Turtle got slain by air. What? Also, wandering traders are gonna be like So this is, we are playing on 1.16, even though the world file is for a 1.12 world. But the thing is, wandering traders are going to be a big deal to us, because in the future, if we are able to brew potions, depending on what we can actually get in the nether, if we are able to, though, it'll be really, really cool. And the reason why is very simple. Because if there's a, wait, just give me a second. Perfect. I don't really want it right there, so just give me a second. Can you please be quiet, weather? The weather is so loud. Yeah, but what I was saying is, if we are able to get like cured zombies and stuff like that, it would be pretty cool if we got a wandering trader, because if we have like emeralds and stuff, we can possibly get more dirt by buying podzol, because I'm pretty sure you can buy that stuff off of wandering traders. And I mean, more importantly, you can also get new saplings. I guess actually that's not as important, but it is nice because you can get new saplings and stuff like that. I guess I shouldn't waste that. Yeah. When I say waste, I was talking about like the water flow, because it only flows 8 blocks. So technically my farm can only go this far. It could technically go even further, but it's this far for now. Which isn't bad, considering we don't have an infinite water source. You are so loud. Oh my gosh. It's just yelling at everyone. Alrighty. For melons and pumpkins, we're gonna need dirt for it to grow onto. One of these times, I'm just gonna look up and see a charged creeper, like, right next to me. It'll happen, rest assured. Don't know when or where, but it will happen. Stone Cold Hoe. Yes. I should light that area up. I wanted to see something. Is it actually... Okay, so it's not quite. Because it looks like it's less than 1 to cook one all the way. But just barely. Great. One more piece of damn it. There's a skeleton. Okay. It's not necessarily a good idea, but skeletons are going to be pretty useful to me because if I kill it, I'll get a bone. But obviously due to my lack of health and sprint and the skeleton's no longer there. Okay, never mind. Apple. I really should eat the apples. But it won't be enough to fill my hunger, so I don't know if I should. Like I said, I'm not going to be jumping off to get my health back and stuff like that. But, you know, if I were to die for some reason... Nether, yeah, that's a good point. Nether. Okay, so I mentioned that I wanted to do circles for designs. I don't know where I want the circles to be yet, but I'm thinking I'll put the nether portal like out here. So in the future, this center circle can be here, and then we'll have another circle for the nether portal. So before I do the nether portal, I need to get some more cobblestone. Hey, Brennan. Welcome to the stream, bro. We playing Skyblock right now. Isn't this exciting? We're playing Skyblock. Whoa, it's Skyblock. Yeah, we just got started a little while ago. We already got to the desert island, got all the stuff. We set up a small tree farm. We've been collecting trees, stuff like that. I'm just about to set up the nether portal in a second. But I'm getting some cobblestone to put a little platform for it. There's also no flint and steel. So the only way for us to light it is to let the lava light a plank of wood next to it on fire. Should probably fix that. It's always important to fix your tools first, because what's really irritating is if you run out of cobblestone and you have to waste wood to make a wooden pickaxe just to get a pickaxe again. Perfect. A little bit more. Very good. So we're gonna make a little platform out here. And then we'll just throw our portal on top of it. Portal's only 2 wide, so we need to make this even. Or the opening is only 2 wide. Coolio. And I'm trying to be very, very careful while making this, because if I misplace any of the obsidian, I basically have to go in creative mode and fix it, or just restart the world. So, you know. Alrighty, now the irritating part. Like I mentioned, there's actually no way to light it right now. Like, we don't have a flint and steel, so the only way we can do it is if we light it with like the lava. It looks so uneven. I don't know, whatever. So, you know, just gotta grab the lava and a little bit of planks of wood. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, these are really the only important ones we need to put in. Hopefully, basically what we're hoping for is it'll catch on fire, and the fire will be on the inside of the portal somewhere, and it'll light the portal on fire. That's all we're waiting for, is for it to do that simple little thing. And I really didn't need to put that much wood on it. It's just kind of being extra. The only irritating thing is I can no longer get cobble while we wait. And the other irritating thing is I can't just move the water over there, because now if you dehydrate like pumpkin seeds, they'll just break. Not immediately, but they can just break. Or at least that's what's happened to me in the past. If it's like at stage 1 still, which it is right now, then they just kind of disappear. We want to avoid that. But while we are waiting, we can expand our sapling farm. There we go. Put lava on wood. On wood. Yeah, the issue is I can't just put the lava in the nether portal, because then it won't do anything. Admittedly, you might actually be right about something, and I think if I make it flowing, it'll go faster. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So, like, as you can see, it's flowing right here. If I... Dang it, I was really trying to, like, control it a little bit more. Let's give a second. Like, right here, now instead of it being one block, it's flowing. So, yeah. But, yeah, I can't just, like... Yeah. Because if the lava's flowing into the nether portal, even if one of the pieces of wood lights on fire in the middle, the nether portal won't light. So we're just waiting. That's all we can do. Ah! Agonizing process. So, what have y'all been up to? Do you want me to put a piece of wood right here? Like right here? I'll grab some wood. You want me to do this? That's fair. Yeah, the thing is, if I basically just cover, like, the lava in wood, eventually the wood will light on fire. And it'll naturally spread to the other wood. And eventually that wood will light the nether portal. So I'll just do this. It's all wood. It can all light on fire. Please go. In the meantime, we will continue farming our precious trees. I'm very happy we haven't gotten any big trees yet. I really hate big trees. Was that out of spite? I'm not talking to you. It's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Hey, it worked. Look at that. It's a fiery mess, but the nether portal is lit. Very happy with that. Come here, lava. Thank you. No! You're not allowed to do that. Hey, what I did would have worked. It's just that the changes you made happened to make it go faster. I wasn't wrong. You were just more right. Alright, due to the fact that I might die when I enter, we'll just do this. Goodbye, small world. Hello, small world. Yep, that's how it works. There's the ice. Knew it. Knew it. Okay. So I don't have to go in creative mode or anything. I know, hunger, hunger, hunger. But the thing is, one of the rules, whenever I was getting the file, it said that I'm not supposed to just jump off the world to make my hunger go away. So I can't do that as much as I want to. Anyways, I'm gonna make an infinite water source real quick. If you're wondering what just happened, these are all slabs, so if I right click, the water goes underneath it, as you can see. Which is kind of irritating, but, you know, big deal. Alrighty, so we have an infinite water source. Good me, good me. Now, what I'm going to do is going to go get some sand. Yeah, so next step is we're going to make a cactus farm. So the reason why I broke it from the bottom and not the top down is because if I break it from the top down, the first couple I break might just land on top of the cactus, meaning it's going to be a really slow process of growing the cactuses. Or cacti, I apologize. due to the fact that that's like the black sheep out of the family, because it grew up, you know, big and strong right after I said I really hate the big trees. I'm gonna plant the birch tree here. You're hungry. Look at my hunger bars. I'm hungry. Also hungry in real life. I'm gonna eat more of those munchies in a second. My mouth is actually watering just from that first bite. I am so atrociously hungry. How are we doing? Good, good. I see. A valuable item for us might be the compost bin. The issue is we're not producing enough organic substances to get bone meal very quickly. Like, saplings are probably our fastest thing, but we honestly don't have a massive supply of them either. But yeah, a compost bin might be very useful. If you don't know what a composter or a compost bin does, it can make bone meal if you give it organic substances like food, you know, wheat, anything really. I'm gonna go ahead and make one. Because it will be useful either way. Even if I can't, like, immediately get bone meal, like, look at this. We are getting a lot more saplings now. These are all extra saplings. None of these are, like, I already have this, like, nice little storage of them. The issue is I don't know how many saplings it takes to fill this up. Okay, we just put, like, 6 in there. I don't know how many I was holding, but we put in quite a few. Okay, we're actually pretty close to getting it. I'm gonna put in 2 more. There we go. I almost got rid of it as soon as we got it too. It's hilarious. This one's closer to done, but I honestly don't know if this is pumpkin or this is melon, so we'll figure out whenever it's fully grown. And might as well. Back with a red solo cup full of Cheez-Its. That is a move. To update you, we got a composter. We spent some of the extra saplings we got to get a single piece of bone meal, and now we have almost a fully grown stalk. I don't know if that's a stem for pumpkin or one for melon, but we'll find out soon enough. Went in the nether. Now we have an infinite water source right here, which is nice because water good. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up just because, you know, clout. The clout of having an infinite water source. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab that sand real quick, and then we can set up our... No. 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 That's illegal. Okay, well... New plan. Get more torches. And wait for Creeper to go away. at that jerk just sitting there. We do be eating dough. Eating good. Also, the world file, among the other rules, one of the rules I mentioned already is we can't jump off the side to replenish our health. Another rule I saw was you can't bridge to land. So that means there's some land like hundreds of blocks away from here. And it really makes me like wonder, like, it probably takes a lot of resources to bridge all the way out to like landmass. At that point, why don't you just collect the resources on the Skyblock instead of bridging hundreds of blocks out? I think it should be a goal at some point in time, though, to bridge to the mainland. You know? I don't know what to do. I guess I could, like, mine cobblestone. Yeah, I guess we'll mine cobblestone. I should build... I can't read the rest of that. To land, yes. Yes, bad boy moss. It's a good idea. I think we'll do it at some point. We're not going to be able to do it during stream today because that's going to take a while. But you know. Also, I kind of streamed to make sure I didn't fall asleep before my next class. Because I have one more class today. It's at 2. So it's in like an hour or so. Yeah. Because of my sleep schedule. I've had times where like I've messed up my sleep schedule and then like not woken up for the second class after going to the first class of the day. But that was last semester. I haven't had any issues with that this semester, but I don't want to create any. He's still there, and there's a spider with him. I think we know what we have to do. Oh my gosh, I might be risking the birch sapling. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm a god. Okay, we got gunpowder. We didn't get string though, which is the one thing I actually wanted. But whatever. Are you kidding me? No. 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 Okay, well, if I'm gonna die, I don't want to lose anything. This is so unfair. Phantoms don't exist. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna turn that off. That... Actually, it's not that big of a deal. I could just get string. Must be nice. You live in a school/dorm, so you just go to class in pajamas. Yeah, that's true. Admittedly, I actually... It's not that I hold myself to a very high standard, but I do have a standard. Don't go to school in pajamas. I was wearing pajamas this morning, and I was really tempted to go to my 9:30 class in it, but I didn't. I put on jeans, I put on shoes. You know, I've shown up to class in flip-flops and stuff like that, But I'm not a big fan of it because I don't feel productive whenever I go to school in like pajamas and flip-flops. You know, I feel lazy. I think one of the things people don't realize is one of the big challenges at colleges is feeling motivated. One of the worst ways to feel motivated is to, or one of the best ways to feel unmotivated is to dress unmotivated. I'm not the type of person who's like gonna lecture on like what you should and shouldn't wear to a job interview, but if you show up to a job interview in pajama pants, like, it's unmotivated behavior. Like, I would even question that even for like an entry level job like food industry. Because even then you'd at least wear jeans. But I think part of your mentality is what you're willing to wear. And admittedly, one of the struggles in college is you have to take care of yourself. You know, I do my laundry. No one else does my laundry for me. Which doesn't sound like a big deal, but like, you know, it's really easy to just let things create their own problems. So like, it's really easy to just not do my own laundry and just wear like sweatpants to class, which isn't a big deal because they're better than pajama pants. But still, it's a good thing to do your own laundry. Keeps you productive. The very small and minute tasks at college are the ones that you need to like most strictly uphold. So taking out your trash, doing your laundry, pretty basic things that you could probably put off for a day or so. You know, because if you run out of laundry and you're like, oh, I really need to do laundry, you probably have like 1 or 2 more days worth of laundry that you just aren't willing to wear very often. Like, you know, there's probably a shirt or something that you don't want to wear most days, but like, oh, if I'm out of laundry, I'll wear it anyways. Well, at college, it's really easy to put off stuff like that. Don't do that, because then you feel very lazy. And a big part of college as a challenge is mental. It's mental fortitude. All right, well, now that we've slain the Phantom of the Night, we're going to go and grab that No, we already have cactus. We're gonna go grab the sand off the platform. Then we're going to make a bit of a cactus farm directly across from our sapling farm, or our tree farm. Oh, there it goes. Now it fell. Colleagues equal mental. Yeah, honestly, college judge equal mental. Yeah. Honestly, college isn't... and I don't want to sound like... I don't know. Don't take what I say to... like... to heart or anything, but college really isn't that hard. Not to say that I'm doing great at it, but like, it really isn't that hard. The hard part is about staying motivated. Because like, I've talked to plenty of people here and they're like, oh, I want to drop out, and I'm like, why? And it's like, I just don't want to do the work. So, like, the hardest part about college, like I said, is the mental. You know, it's the mentality. You gotta keep a really strong mentality at college. Because it's really easy to just go, I don't want to do the work for a class. Even if it's like, I have a communications class. One of my assignments, a couple weeks ago, was to watch a movie. And then say something to a camera for 30 seconds about it. That's it. So, like, some of your assignments are going to be really, really, really easy. Minimal effort. They ask so little of you sometimes. But people will still look at that assignment and go, I just don't want to do it. And I think honestly, I think it's kind of designed that way. Because, like, there's some things that you don't think are important, and you're not gonna, like, look at and think are important. They just are important. And it's irritating. Like, there's gonna be things you do in life where you're like, wow, this seems pretty pointless. But, like, you just kind of have to do them. So I think it's just kind of a good lesson on that. It is still irritating to do them, though. They may be, like, really easy assignments and things you can knock out in, like, 2 minutes, but it's really easy to push them off as well. And we can put these guys closer together. Because they don't need much space to grow. They do need a little bit of space, because if you put them too close together, you can't plant them. Because you can't put sand directly next to each other. You can put them on a pattern, like a diagonal pattern, but if you put them that close, whenever you harvest it, there's a good chance the cactus will just fall straight into another cactus. And if you didn't know, cactuses delete items in Minecraft because cactus. So you don't want to plant them too close together. There you go. Got a little cactus farm going now. Roblox, yeah. It's Roblox time. Okay, so to prevent mobs from spawning, we're gonna put some torches down. Honestly, we don't really need much. Just a little bit to kind of fill in the gaps. It's probably fine. Yeah. I'm really not a big fan of oak. And the only reason why is because they grow these big weird trees. That's the only reason why I don't like oak trees. And it's also because I grew a very strong liking and bias towards birch. Because I used to play on this server. And for some reason, I like farmed so much when it came to birch trees. I set up birch farms on my island. Spruce is fine, honestly. It is a little weird and inconsistent, but it's fine. And I like to take advantage. Biomes, that's fair. Yeah, they're kind of bland. But I like to take advantage of the big spruce trees because, like, you cut down 2 or 3 of those and boom, you got like a couple stacks of spruce wood really easy. So that's the only reason why I like spruce. It's because they're really easy to farm large amounts of. And I mean birch are as well because they're a very consistent tree. Acacia grows in weird patterns. Dark oak sapling or dark oaks require 4 saplings to work at all. How much does apples refill? Okay, so I'll need more if I actually want to get my health up as well, but that's a good start. I didn't realize I actually got sugarcane there. I should plant some of that as well. That's actually useful. I don't plan on giving up any of our sand for glass because there's not a really reliable way of getting more of it. So it's all going to go towards farming. Jungle wood is the best. Yeah, it's not bad. But I wouldn't say it's the best. I think birch, solid best. don't know. We'll turn this into something someday. Maybe. Probably not. I think now we should go through the trouble of trying to get mobs to spawn, like passive mobs. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to lower, we don't have to, but I prefer to, we're gonna have to lower this grass down a couple layers. So first, the best way to do that, make that. I also want to move our cobblestone generator. Honestly, I might move it over there. I should stream Roblox. Yeah, no. That's a nah for me. Yeah, no. It has no appeal to me. I'm not gonna say it's bad, because I think, first off, I think whenever people trash on online games, like, and when I say online games, I mean like things that are ran through websites mainly, like Flash games and stuff like that. That's like the backbone of gaming. That's like that's like the entryway drug. You can't bash on entryway drugs if you're like a drug dealer. You know, like, you just don't do it. So I think, I'm not going to say it's a bad thing. Like, Roblox is good because, you know, it's a free, easy access game that people can easily get. Which I think is good because it means more people are playing video games. You know, it's kind of like, you know, there's a tweet with Shaq holding like his brand of tennis shoe in like a Walmart aisle, and he's like, yeah, it's not the fanciest, but my brand has helped provide, you know, millions of pairs of cheap, affordable shoes. That's good stuff. Don't gotta be fancy. It just gotta be real. Yeah, but Roblox was fun. I played a lot of natural disaster survival. I had a friend, we would play a lot of like PvP games, and that was hilarious because Roblox is, admittedly, I would not play PvP Roblox again, but there was this paintball map. It's a red versus blue paintball game. And what's funny is, like, Roblox games really do cycle in and out, because that used to be, like, the thing to play. Everyone was on that map all the time. If you played Roblox, you knew what I was talking about. And then a couple years passed, and I got on when I was older with a different account, because I have, like, 4 or 5 Roblox accounts because I kept forgetting my password. Because I'd get on it so rarely. Because I got on it a lot when I was younger. And then every time I get on it, like every couple of years after that, just to kind of see Roblox, I would have to create a new account because I would never remember the account beforehand. But I ended up going back to that game, and I found it. But it was there was like no one on it. Like, you could get on it and you'd be in a server by yourself. Yeah. Very nice though. Very nice. Alright, also we need to start moving this like I said we were going to. So for one, when you start playing what? Coolio. We're gonna make a nice little cobblestone generator real quick. Boom. Yeah, that's what I thought. Depending on what stuff I got assigned for my communications class today, and depending on what's gonna happen in my second class of the day, and also depending on how I feel after that second class, because I'm probably gonna be like dead tired. But you know, depending on a handful of variables, I don't know. I might stream again, just because I'm enjoying playing Skyblock. My plan is to basically stream a bunch of it and then transform the stream VODs into videos, which is going to be super hard because there's a big difference between streaming and recording a video. Because videos, generally, you're supposed to kind of have like a line you can follow. During my streams, I don't follow a line very much, especially with what I'm talking about. Because you could cut my gameplay and like what my face cam and what I'm saying completely differently. Because I'll like chop up stories by like an hour. I'll say something at the start of the stream like, oh yeah. And then like an hour later into the stream, I'll go, oh wait, you remember that thing I mentioned right at the start? Yeah, what I meant to say. And I'll finish saying what I was saying like an hour beforehand. Which is I guess a bit of a bad habit. It's just that sometimes I lose my train of thought. I'm kind of scatterbrained. Alright. Really simple. Water go here, lava go here, stone pops up here. We're gonna do a nice age-old trick. Yeah. Aw. There we go. And we do this because we can't break it as quickly. Just because floating stuff doesn't look as appealing most of the time. Coolio. We're just gonna do that. It'll just make things flow better. Perfect. I'll go grab the materials. We only have one bucket, so I'll have to make 2 trips, which is irritating. The nice thing is, now that I have an infinite water source, I don't have to worry about the farm drying up or anything like that, since I can actually move the cobblestone generator without killing all my farms. I say all like there's more than one. So you just said by accident? Oh, are you telling me I should jump off because I have no hunger? Yeah. It's not a bad idea. It's just like, I think I should honor the rules I saw on that website. I should play with the intention of surviving. Because, I mean, so far we haven't died yet. And the only reason why I want to do that is because, like, for one, it adds a little bit more of a challenge. And 2, like, I don't know. It kind of keeps things interesting. And it's not like it's super necessary for me to do any of that. Boom. Boom. Coolio. And now I'm going to lower the platform. The reason why I put the cobblestone generator way out there is because passive mobs and stuff like that won't spawn within like 20 blocks or so of you. So if I, you know, just kept the stone generator here and I was like gathering cobblestone and the grass blocks sitting there, nothing will spawn. Not that anything's really going to spawn immediately anyways, but, you know, at the very least, it'll make it a little bit easier. Alright, now let's get some of this stuff out of the way. We're going to break most of this. Actually, we're going to break all of this because we have a grass block down here now, so we can. Let's go ahead and get this trash. Also, the Phantom's kind of cool because it means we've survived a handful of nights. When I first got the file into the game, I checked. For some reason, we started on day 15. I think it's because the file was uploaded on day 15. Like, whoever like made the world, they saved the file, transferred it, and then uploaded it to the website. When this world file was originally made, it was uploaded at day 15. Don't really know why, but it just was. Not a big deal. It didn't change anything, but I will say we've already survived more than 3 nights as we got attacked by a Phantom. I'm a little nervous of if we do get some mobs to spawn down here, of them stampeding on top of our melon and our pumpkin seeds. But in order for that to happen, first we actually need mobs to spawn down here. Alright, this bedrock, nothing can spawn on bedrock, so we'll just leave it like that. And I don't want to get rid of that grass block just yet, just because of the fact that the more grass blocks there are, the faster it spreads. So I'm actually going to do that. And we're going to need this platform basically to be as big as possible. Coolio. And we can spread it a little bit more in the future once we get, you know, that stuff down and move this, but in the meantime, this will suffice. There's more than enough. We're also doing really good when it comes to wood, so we can start upgrading some stuff in the future. See, it barely looks like a skyblock anymore. We got a cacti farm, we got trees, we got a flat area, a nether portal. You know. You finish your chest? It's a what? Wait, when did... Oh, that's right. Okay. I was like, when did that log or plank go out? I'm betting it burned. Probably got lit on fire. Which, I mean, it works. There's nothing behind for me to break anyway, so it's perfect. I guess there is a downside. With nothing there, we're losing materials. So what I'll do is that. And that should keep it from burning. big braining, using my axe on a piece of cobblestone. I'm getting a call now. Give me a second. Hello? Hello? Honestly, why call if you aren't going to say anything? Even if you're a scammer. Even if you're someone who's trying to steal people's information. Why call and not say anything? Like, even if you got the wrong number, just be like, I'm sorry, is this person? No, it's not? Oh, sorry about that. Hello? Yeah. I'm generally a pretty, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm kind of a, I'm not gonna say weird, but whenever I walk up to the diner staff, I mainly think of the diner staff because that's when I'm mainly greeting people, because I don't actually have a huge amount of social interactions. But I always walk up to the front desk and I'm like, hello. So there's always, like, a very good description is what you put in chat, where there's just a bunch of O's. Just, hello. Just cause. Seems natural. Okay, yeah. Nice, look how far our grass is already spreading. I'm gonna go ahead and break this. Place it over here. I was waiting because I wanted as many grass blocks as possible. Just do this. Coolio, this is basically as optimized as it can get. It'd be nice if there wasn't a piece of bedrock there. That's the reason why this is up. It's because nothing can spawn on bedrock, so we're just going to cover it up with a dirt block. Hopefully we can get this all covered in grass. Yeah, I feel that. Same. I don't have the energy at all. Which I mean, like, come on. It's a stereotype for college students not to have any energy and to be tired. Just assume I didn't sleep at all, and then you'll understand why I don't want to be social with you. Alright, we got a good amount of saplings. I'll go ahead and use some to make ourselves... Wow, it's taking a lot. Okie, because I want to always have one backup no matter what, because if for some reason I don't get any saplings, I want to have something as a backup. Ooh, I'm not going to use it on that. I'm going to do this. And hopefully I can get a seed. Ooh, we got one. We got one seed. That's perfect. It's a start. That is called a start. Boom, look at that wheat. We got wheat. Farming. We are epic farmers. Hey, HD gamers. Welcome to the stream, bro. We are just playing Skyblock. Started this world today. Basically because I just felt like playing Skyblock. Okay, so this is a 1.12.2 file that I got from a website. Because I didn't want to make the Skyblock file. To start off with, we had the basic island. We've already deconstructed it. There was a desert island over there. It had obsidian, so we made ourselves another portal. We had to light it by lighting on a fire with the one lava we have. Inside the nether portal, it's nothing special. There's a little bit of glowstone to stand on, and that's it. And there was a chest with a sugarcane and another piece of ice. Ooh, I need to move my chest. Oh, and also a birch sapling. That's how we got this. Because it only had, we only had oak before that. And now basically what we're doing is we're waiting and hoping for, we're basically just me collecting cobblestone and hoping that mobs will spawn on our little grass platform over here. Oh, phantoms are back. And now we don't actually have a good platform to stand underneath since I got rid of it. Yeah, since this was made in 1.12.2, there isn't like any game rule set up that turns off phantom spawn, which is something you can do, but I don't have that set up, so yeah, it's not ideal. Back, demon. Give apple. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Hey, Suggy. Good to see you, bro. Do I have any other apples? No? Okay. No. Hey, bro. Okay, putting the extra ones in here. I'm gonna use up these. Oh, he almost knocked me off. Wouldn't have been a huge issue since I put all my valuables away, but I wouldn't have as many resources as I do because I'm holding most of them. They don't really know how to react with blocks. They're kind of dumb. Oh my gosh. I'm a master of the jukes. Alright, yeah. I'm probably gonna hop off in like 20 minutes or so. Since I have a class coming up. So I can't stay on the whole time. Anyways, I'm gonna keep this poppy. Even though I could feed it to the composter for bone meal, I'm gonna keep it. I think it adds something to our environment. Low-key, if I were to get iron from a zombie and I was able to make shears, which is actually probably one of the things I would do besides making a bucket, since I only have one bucket. He's already, oh, that's why. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my apples. Hey, buddy. I was just thinking about making a platform to stand underneath next to our cobblestone generator. Can you please leave me alone? Hello. If you time it right, it's fine. But the issue is you have to time it right in order for it to be fine. Like, I didn't time that correctly. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't correct. And before the next one spawns, let's go ahead and build a little roof over our cobblestone generator. Ooh, and I just realized if another one spawns in and hits me, I just fall off the edge. We need to expand this as well. I don't want to build too much of it out of wood since there's a cobblestone generator here, which has lava in it. So I'll just expand the platform, and then we'll add some wood to it. We can kind of consider this a house once I get it set up. So that will take one of our accomplishments or goals down as well. I don't actually have too much of a plan for what I want to do. I'm just kind of building. Just seeing where the blocks take me, you know? And by the way, it's still probably going to get lit on fire by that lava, so I might actually have to completely cover it up. Kind of wanted to avoid doing because I don't want to completely cover the lava. Kind of looks nice. But I'm not gonna have much of a choice if it burns this down. Make it 1 block taller. And I think next time I stream, which might be today, might be a couple days from now, I don't know. Next time I stream, the thing I want to do is build a mob farm. Because those are going to be useful. Just kind of turn all of those in. Again, don't quite know what I'm doing. Just kind of seeing where the blocks take me. Could make it like that. That's kind of disgusting though. Nothing special. Oh, it's on fire. It ain't nothing special, but it is on fire. Ooh. Ooh, smoky building. And luckily, since the roof is half slabs, we shouldn't have anything spawning above us while we're in here. Which is just one more extra benefit of doing something by accident. It turned out to be useful. And we don't really have any reason to build doors, so I'm not going to. Also, I saw a clip of this guy's hardcore world where he was playing, and it's a clip of, you know, him dying and him having, like, basically just being like, wow, I can't believe it's over. But before that happens, like, before he gets killed, I realized something. He was leaving his base. His base didn't have any doors. Every time he would enter and every time he would leave, he would break down one of the walls. And I thought that was hilarious. Because, I mean, it's kind of smart, but it's also kind of like, really? You put up with that every time? Why? Alright, next step is we're going to expand this pathway. In order to do that, we're going to need a lot more cobblestone. Oh. 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 Okay, well. We might have lost the house. Because it's still on fire. Okay, can you not do that? This is one of the irritating things about cobblestone generators. You can completely cover the lava up, but it basically just has a random chance of lighting things near it on fire. Why was it easier to light this on fire than it is to just, you know, get my nether portal started? It's a block now. Is that what that's what we have to do. Oh, and by the way, if you want to know all the downsides to accidentally losing your lava bucket once you've, like, kind of gotten established. For example, right now, if our lava was to disappear, or if I were to fall off the edge with the lava bucket, for one, that means I also can't move my water bucket. I can't move my water around because that means I also drop the bucket I used to move the water. And two, it means no more cobble. Sure, I can always just get more wood, because wood's already growing, all that stuff. But eventually I'd run out of cobble to make stone tools with. So I'd have to just make wood tools to work with. Along with that, if I wanted to eventually get my lava back, the best way to do that was to be would be to go into the Nether and bridge to a mainland. Since I've been told there's a mainland in the overworld, I'm guessing that means there's also a mainland in the Nether, where it's normal Nether, meaning we could find an area where there's lava again. It would take a while. Cool. Oh, and look at that, we got melon. We got melon. Oh, melon. Or actually, I can't plant a melon there. I could plant one there. I think I'll go ahead and start planting them on this side, because in the future I want that side to be pumpkin. It's a good start. I don't think I lost a single block of dirt. So we can actually take tally of how many dirt blocks we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all these. So yeah, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 46, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So there's 80 blocks of dirt, if I counted correctly. So we got like a stack and a half. That isn't horrible. Also, this melon is producing. I believe we actually have enough food to get to full food again. Just lovely. Especially since I'm not worried about, I'm not really worried about food, but it's nice that we have it now, since I can actually run around again. Alright, so there's a bit of a conundrum that I have in my head right now. We could maximize our cactus farm by using all the sand just for cactus. The nice thing is sugarcane can be planted on dirt, but the more sugarcane we plant on dirt instead of sand limits the amount of normal things we can plant on dirt, which basically just means other plants. So the more cactus we grow on sand, the less we can grow of everything else. The more sugarcane we grow on sand means less cactus, but it also means more of everything else. Also, once we get to more cactus, I'm going to smelt it, because one of our challenges is to get to 10 cactus dye. Or 10 green dye. Which all we need for that is to smelt cactus. Also, we're gonna have a gold farm relatively soon. And that'll be inside the nether area. Actually, let me just, okay. Wanted to make sure I didn't have anything super valuable on me. Because in the off chance something spawns, I don't want to, you know, ruin it. Perfect. Okay. So I guess I have to be very careful since apparently I can break the portal. Let me see if I go back through, it should have fixed itself, right? Am I thinking right? Yeah, that's weird. I just missed a call. Nope. Nope. We got half a portal from now on. That's great. Whatever. But it is good. Now we have the mushrooms in here. We can make a farm. And then we can use the mushrooms to make mushroom stew if we need to. The easiest farm to make is basically make a dark area and just put them in. But the easiest farm, in my mind, is to grow them and make them really big mushrooms. But in order to do that, we need to set up like a shade and then a little area for them to grow. And we also need more bone meal. So, you know, a lot of stuff we need. No. We're just gonna grab more wood. Honestly, I'd say we've already done an amazing job. As our island went from, you know, nothing to this, basically. We basically got a house, stone generator, we have a melon and a pumpkin farm set up, sugarcane farm, we got wheat growing, got a cactus farm, been to the nether. Yeah. It's going very well. Very, very well. The only bad thing is I'm waiting for the phantoms to spawn. Well, we have phantoms. I've killed them every time they've spawned, though, so it's not a big deal. But, you know, it'd be nice if... I think what we need to do at some point is set up a little area for mobs to spawn. But honestly, I'd say instead of just doing that, we should just go ahead and make the mob spawner as soon as possible. Not today. Not on this stream, at least. Not today. Because I did mention there's a possibility that I might stream later today, depending on how I feel. To make the mob spawner, we're gonna need like a lot of cobblestone. I'm guessing close to like 10 stacks of cobblestone just for one layer, because each water flow, it flows 8 blocks, meaning the squares, because it's going to be a cross of water, each square in between the two, so like right here and right here, that's going to be 8 by 8, 64, and then there's also going to be a roof, and then obviously walls. So just the floor and the roof alone is going to be 8 stacks. Then obviously you have to, you know, add in the walls, the tube that takes it down. While watching a college class? You're so studious. I have a class in like 10 minutes, so we're pretty close to ending the stream, sadly. But it's okay, because I might stream later. It's good to see you, Jonas. Yeah, we're doing a skyblock. I started the skyblock on this stream. As you can see, we've made a good amount of progress. I was gonna build a mob farm either later today or next time we streamed. Yeah, it's gonna be also cool because this is gonna be the first stream series where I'm gonna turn it into videos. So I'm gonna try and I'm gonna edit these down later on. Again, I don't know when, but at some point I will do that. Yeah, but we got our little area. Things are going. Exactly. Perfect. I've been pretty good about spawn proofing everything, so there hasn't been much of a chance for mobs to spawn, so I've been kind of void of bone meal. That's why I made the composter. Right. Luckily, because the composter is doing its job, getting wheat at a relatively good rate. The only issue is we only have so much dirt to actually farm with. Because you only have about a stack and a half of dirt when you spawn in on that little block. So even though we didn't lose a single block, we have so much going towards saplings already, you know. We're also, I made the stone generator way out here because I am keeping the dirt, that grass open for the small possibility that a passive mob spawns. Like the small possibility that a chicken, a sheep, cow, pig, literally if anything spawns, it would be helpful. Because, like, even if it's something I can't necessarily breed right now, like, you know, a pig. Pigs are basically the only thing I can't really breed right now. Because I have wheat growing. So, oh, my house is on fire again. Oh, when happened? This is the one downside to making your stone. Stop it. Your cobblestone generator room out of wood is it catches on fire kind of easily. No. I'm literally about to die from a house fire. I'm just irritated that it can still do that, even though I've covered it up. It's like it forgets that it's literally encased in stone. Whoops. I guess I'll fix this before I get off. I literally have 7 minutes until my class starts, so I do have to get off soon. Alright, there we go. Everything fixed. Now it's no longer on fire. I'm ending the stream with a heart and a half and almost no food. Okay. Thanks y'all for watching. Whether it was during the live stream or if you're watching after the fact, during a video highlight or the VOD that's going on my channel anyways. But yeah, we started a Skyblock series. I got some big hopes in mind. Hopefully we can get a mob farm running pretty soon. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.